February 17th, 2025. I'm happy and delighted for having this opportunity to share with you. I feel in my spirit the urge to talk about or to share about something that it's like a pandemic in our generation, and this is about depression. Many people find themselves depressed because of the challenges of life and because of what we go through in day-to-day life, regardless of age. Depression, it doesn't choose which age. It does not have an expert. But the word of God says in the book of Proverbs that out of many counselors, people succeed. So it is good to seek for counseling if you feel like where you have reached to the end, and maybe you feel like you can just throw in the towel. It's good to seek counseling from the word of God, even from the servants of God, and for sure also together with prayer, and for sure the Lord is faithful to all those who seek for him. I just want us to discuss some little bits about depression and the symptoms. Maybe we can begin with the symptoms of depression. And these symptoms of depression, it varies, or rather, some of them, it differs from maybe women, not very much, but it's not the same from women, men, and teens. In some cases, it could be a bit different. In other cases, it is very severe, like for the teens. Depression with a teenage is severe, and it should be taken care of quickly. It should not be ignored. But it is good to know the symptoms, so that if you have your loved one or maybe relative or a friend with the such like symptoms, maybe you can know how to handle it or how to help this person. So let us begin with the depression, the symptoms for depression in women. How women behave, how a woman would behave when she is depressed. Number one, she has very poor concentration. She cannot concentrate. She finds it hard to concentrate on maybe her work or to the normal routine, what she's supposed to do. Yeah, she finds it very hard. So she has poor concentration and excessive guilt or low self-esteem. We can call it low self-esteem. Excessive guilt. They keep on apologizing even where you are not supposed to apologize. If something goes wrong and there are other people there, and maybe she was involved in something, she just sees that it is all her fault. She blames herself. It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, it's not bad to say I'm sorry, but excessive, even where it's not necessary. And again, the feeling of hopelessness about the future. Just seeing that there's no point of putting more effort, maybe in business, maybe in learning, maybe in whatever she's called to do. She just feels hakuna haja. There's no point, because the future is just hopeless, and maybe it's not there according to her. And thoughts of quitting, just giving up. And that is where now the suicidal thoughts come in, quitting and giving up, and also the disrupted during the night's sleeps. You find that this woman cannot sleep properly. The sleeps are disrupted, or continuous, maybe like nightmares and something of that kind. She cannot sleep properly. Also changes in appetite. There are some people who eat a lot when they are depressed or when they are anxious. Others, they don't have the appetite. They don't eat at all. So the body structure tends to change. Some of them grow too big. Others, they grow very thin because there are changes in appetite. And most of the time feeling so tired and having no energy. You feel like you are very tired, and it's like you have no energy to do what you're supposed to do. And others, they get angry so quickly. They are intolerant of others. Something very minute that is not supposed to put someone on those high tempers. You realize that the tempers has flown out. They are very angry because of something that is just simple, something that can be managed. Those are they are symptoms of depression. No interest on maybe what other people are doing, on anything. No interest on anything. No interest on watching the news. No interest on something that is going around within. They just have no interest. They are not motivated at all. And then this person oftenly cannot be able to make any decision. When they are faced to make a decision, they say they don't know. I don't know. They can't give any decision. And also they feel like their decision does not matter. What will it change anyway? Because of poor self-esteem. So that one is in women. And we see in men, some of these symptoms also are found in men. But in a man, when a man is in depression, what you will see in a man and not in a woman is a man tends to take unnecessary risk. You see this man taking a risk that is not necessary. Why would you put yourself in such a situation? Unnecessary risk. They don't care. And also they withdraw and isolate themselves. This also can happen to women and teenagers, but in men, withdrawal. They don't want maongeo mengi. They don't want to talk. They just withdraw. And also they become very violent when triggered by something very small. And like maybe the women, they are angry. These men are violent. They can just hit somebody or, pick up a fight from something that is not it's not reasonable, something that is it's not quite reasonable to bring up violence. In teens also, we see that in teens or teenagers, which is the depression in teenagers is very serious. It should never be ignored, because in most of the time it ends up in